this shit crank. Even this shit crank.
Oh, man, it's about that time. You already know. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Livest pregame show. You already know it's your boy, Scotty. We in the building, baby. Oh, let's get this thing jumping. Let's get this thing jump in. All right. You know what it is. Pregame Jackson State versus Alabama State. Ooh, and if you ain't already seen my game day preview, you already know who I got winning the game. Got the merch. Get your merch. Get your merch. Got it. Got it locked in and live. Now, listen, real quick before I get into my questions for you guys, I want to talk about some stuff I see in the comments right now. Let's get back up into here. Let me see who's in here. Hey, if you in here, let me know where you from. Shout your stuff out. I'm about to get the call lines open in a little bit, but I want to talk about these comments real quick. Oh, let's recap. Jeremy Hickbottom is replaced. Jeremy Hickbottom is not starting in the Grambling game, so he will not be on my top 5 for next week. So you already know that's coming. So I'll give you the heads up for that. Let's see what we got. I got a question. Says Lovey Smith to a HBCU. I did a video on this. I think he should go. I saw a Twitter post last night that was kind of going viral with Rod Woodson. The DB, the Hall of Fame defensive back, was looking, he gave a shout out to Deion Sanders, but I think Rod Wilson would be a great coach to bring in some people like that. We have the score for UAPB. I think it was 7-0 UAPB, if I'm not mistaken. I got NOLA Origin. I got I saw somebody said notification, Noti game. Rod 400 said note game. He on the notification. He said, Scotty, when you go live, I go live, baby. That's what he said. Let's see what else we got up in here. Let's go Tigers from Tony Chapman. NOLA got a 35-14. Now, let me get my notebook because y'all think I'm playing. I be taking, y'all think it's a game on here. I be taking scores down. Hold on, that's not it. Let me see. I had scores last week. I'm taking scores down. I want to hold y'all accountable when y'all come back for this post game. I'm keeping scores, homie. Let's see. I got a JSU. I got a Mobile, Funky Town, Texas. We got a Houston, Texas in the building. Washington, D.C., big baby. Let's go. I see you. Let's go. Wichita, Kansas. Okay. Vicksburg, Mississippi. Washington, D.C. All right, let's go. DMV. We all here, baby. You know how I get down. South Cali, Richmond, Virginia. Ride 400. Appreciate you. Duval in the building. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And Jay Bubba. I watch Attack on Titan. It is so freaking good. The whole thing is so. Mr. Sonic Boom says, go JSU. I'm so ready. Barbecue's almost ready. We tailgating at the house, waiting on the game to start at 3. Appreciate you for tuning into this pregame. I'm here for y'all. Let's get it popping. Let me get these lines open. You already know what's about to go off. You already know how my live get down, baby. Get this line holding. Get my line open. Let's get it popping.
You are the only participant in the conference.
All right. Let me get these attendees. Boop, boop, boop. All right, cool. So lines are open. 701-801-6395. Pin number 342-8811. Let's get it popping. I got a 7-0 Pine Bluff. Now remember, appreciate you, Corey. I picked UAB to win this game. All right. I picked UAB to win this game. Listen, y'all think I'm playing about these scores. I'm about to get my pen. I got my notepad. Y'all think I'm playing. I will hold you accountable to these scores. I got a Prime Time says he is a 33-13. If you got your scores, please put your scores in the game. JSU blowout. Hey, blowout don't mean, a blowout ain't a score. All right. A blowout is not a score. What time is the game? Not at 1 p.m. The game is at Eastern Standard Time. The game is 2 Central, 3 Eastern. Yeah, 2 Central, 3 Eastern. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. JSU by 40. JSU lose it. Okay, Mark. I need some Alabama State fans to call in. That's what I need. And you know what banner's going up. Let's see. Oh, I ain't even got my banner ready. What we doing, Scott? You ain't even. Oh man. All right, real quick though. Oh, let me get this off the drink. Oh, here we go. Call lines are open. I need to hear from some Alabama State fans. I need to hear from some Alabama State fans. Call lines are open. I need to hear from some Alabama State fans. JSU 38-17, JS 43-14. Wow. Come on now. Y'all are giving y'all, man, you gonna be beating Grand Fam. Am I dreaming? Yeah, nah, I know you, Mr. Sonic Boom. You are not. 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you. You are coming through. All right, I got my first call on the line. Let's get it popping. Calling, you are live. Tell me where you're from. What's your name?
Hey, man, this is Mikey Taylor.
What's up, Mikey?
From Chicago. Hey, man, I'm representing JSU. I'm going to go ahead and say it, man. JSU by 40.
Oh, what? Is this the new? Yo, I'm going to get a shirt made that says JSU by 40. I guess this is the new. I guess Cut Day got the new theme. JSU by 40. Is that the new theme now?
Hey, this is all I'm going to say, man. Jalen Jones is going to have an excellent game today. We're going to come out. We're going to start explosive, just like we did against Valley. I think the past 3 games, JSU has scored over 25 points in the first half. So we're going to start off.
Let's talk about that second half, though.
Just like we've been doing.
There's 2 halves to a game, Mike.
We're going to come out and we're going to play ground and pound football. Alabama State, you in trouble.
Mike, is there not 2 halves to a game, Mike? Are there not 2 halves to a game? You didn't want to talk about the second half.
We don't. By the second half, we already up 30. We got the lazy boys in.
He said, "Bring the lazy boys in." Okay, so we're not, but you still not going to address that they don't score no points in the second half. We're not going to address that.
I will address that. This is what I will say.
Okay.
However, our running game has decreased significantly in the second half. We are a great first half team. However, I feel like in the second half, we got to stay aggressive. Teams like Alabama State, Prairie View, A&M, that's not going to work with them this year. We can do that against teams like Valley, but we almost lost against Grambling. You see, we scored, I think, 1 touchdown in the second half against Grambling. So that's things we cannot do. That's one of our downfalls. I can't say that. We are not a second half team so far in the season, but I think today is a great chance to work on that against Alabama State.
Okay, this is why I feel that Alabama State has a potential to be a nuisance to JSU. And it's because I really feel they believe defensively wise, they can slow down what JSU likes to do, right? That's the only thing I'm giving. I'm giving Alabama State a chance because of their defense. I feel as though if their like I said, my game day preview, if their defense comes in and sets the tone, really sets the tone, because if you really think about it, JSU has always scored in the first 3 drives. One of the first 3 drives, they're gonna score. You have to either keep them to field goals, or you have to at least shut out JSU in the first quarter. At least shut out JSU in the first quarter.
This is what I would say. Alabama State has great linebackers. I don't know. I forget their names. I think it's number 4. Something like that, but I know he is like a stud.
Yeah, Colton Adams.
I think one thing we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to start running the ball early. We proved last week that we can pass the ball, so I believe that they're gonna, try to show some, deep coverages and stuff like that. So I think we're gonna be able to attack the run game early, because I think they'll be probably, Dalen Baldwin had 3 touchdowns, so they'll be keeping an eye on him. You can't leave Corey Reed out. And you got to think about Tyson Alexander. Tyson Alexander didn't have a great game last week, but I think he'll bounce back. And with this game, I think he's going to have at least 80 yards. It's same for Kimani Clark. He's been having a down season. He's been, creating a lot of turnovers. He's
been
have a bounce back game.
His jersey name on the back needs to be Mr. Turnover. That's what his name needs to be, because he's been letting that ball fly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, Mike. Appreciate the call, though.
All right, bro.
All right. Hey, caller, you live. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey. It's Mark in Houston.
What's up, Houston? Mark in Houston. What's goody?
I think Alabama State gonna take the W today, man.
Okay.
JSU all hype.
Okay.
All hype.
This is your time to talk your stuff, sir. This is your
I
time.
mean, they ain't beat nobody. Who they beat? They beat a tiger with no tail and a devil with no foot. They ain't beat nobody. Nobody thought Valley was gonna win the game. Valley ain't won a game since when? Their old school lost more games than Prairie.
Since Jerry.
They ain't played nobody. Who they beat?
Who did they?
Nobody.
Yeah.
They ain't beat nobody worth mentioning.
So what's the score you got? What score you got?
21-14.
21-14, Alabama State.
Alabama State.
Okay.
I mean, plus you got to face. You got 12 men on the field. You're gonna face the fans and the football team.
I didn't even think about this point, and I should have said it in my video. I think Alabama State does have a lack of pressure playing at home. I think that's a benefit to I feel a comfort level to not have to travel, to not have to deal with the Jackson State crowd. Even with COVID standards,
and it's their third game, so they'd already worked out whatever they had to work out.
Yep.
And they coming off a win. They were in a winning streak. So I mean, look, Jackson. I give all respect to Prime, but this ain't nothing new. Doug Williams was an NFL quarterback that won a Super Bowl. Prime wasn't throwing the ball and get a Super Bowl ring. He's a good player, but this ain't nothing new. This all hype. This Jackson State DNA. They all hype. All hype.
Let's go.
And until Alcorn comes back, we know who the SWAC champ is.
Oh, I like that. What's your name? I want to put your score down so I can keep for the post game. What's your name and your score again?
21-14.
21-14 ASU. All right. What's your name?
Mark.
Mark.
Watch what happens.
There we go.
Watch what happens.
All right, Mark. You better be here back on this post game.
They can't win with them short throws. They got to throw the deep ball. They gonna win.
Let's go. Hey, them boys are thumpers. Like Ershad Davis, number 6, the safety. He's 5'9", but he loves to hit. Like he said that in his interview. He was like, bro, I'm about that action. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. I appreciate you, Mark, for calling in.
I understand that, but you know what? I mean, Jackson State ain't really facing no real defense.
That's what I agree with you. I agree with you. I do. A team that says, hey, coming up, like our strength is our defense. You know what I'm saying? Like it's two teams Jackson State hasn't played. A team that lives defense and a team that lives offense. They have not played a team like that.
I mean,
so that's why the Alabama State game.
Prairie View, they got and then Southern. I mean, Southern, one of them schools, no matter how bad their record is, they always show up for the crowd.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, this is the meat and potatoes of the season right here. I respect, Prime. I respect what he's trying to do and lifting up the HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
But look, it is what it is. They is who we thought we was. Them jokers is chokers. Watch what happens.
Appreciate the call, Mark. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Oh my goodness, that was too funny. All right, let's get to these callers. Hey, caller, you live?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What's up? Where you calling from? And who you going for?
Calling from Jackson, Mississippi.
You straight from the city? Let's go.
Alabama State will have a slight advantage due to the fact that they wasn't selling tickets to JSU fans, so it'll be all Alabama State fans.
That's facts.
So I give that slight edge to Alabama State only. Jackson State's advantage, they got these big, powerful, strong physical receivers with a hungry offensive line. So I say JSU will push Alabama State's defensive line around, be able to run the ball effectively. So I say JSU 28, Alabama State 13.
JSU 28, Alabama State 13?
Correct.
Okay. And what's your name? I want to put your name behind it.
JSU running back Willie clips 100 yards.
Okay. I want to put your name behind this score. What's your name?
Mario.
All right. So let me talk to you real quick, Mario, before I let you go. So let's talk about JSU's D line. Let's act like it's not all that. So let's act like, because people don't want to talk about nobody ever talks about the weak points of JSU. Now, they don't have a lot of them, They don't. Let's be real. Like the receivers are legit. The running backs legit. The only question mark I've always had was either with Jalen Jones or the D-line. I mean, that's either all you want to do, what you want to talk about. So my thing is, let's talk about Alabama State pushing around that D-line so Ryan Nettles, their quarterback, Mr. 6'4", can throw.
Well, I believe if you keep him in a pocket, I think he's less effective. If you let him break containment, that's where he's very, very dangerous. If you let him throw on the run, he's very dangerous. So the defensive line is going to have to keep containment on that big quarterback.
Okay.
And when they get a chance to bring smoke to him, they're going to have to bring the fire to him.
Okay.
Because where there's smoke, there's fire. You know that.
Yeah, always. Always.
We looking for JSU defensive line and they linebackers to blitz and be in his face most of the day.
All right. Hey, Mr. Barr, I got your score down. 28. What's up?
And then once they're in his face, they bring the smoke and the fire. You might have to call a fire truck call. Game is on.
Listen, we'll see. 28-13, I got you down, Mr. Mario. You make sure you come back on this post game so we can talk about it if you right or wrong.
Sure will.
All right, sir. All right, let me see here. You come back on this post game so we can talk about it if you right. Hey, caller, you live. What's your name? Where you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. What's your name?
Yeah. Zanona Gray.
All right, you gotta turn your background down.
Hold on.
Atlanta, Georgia. What's your name?
I'm Tony Gray's mom. Hello?
Who's Tony Gray?
Number 74 on Jackson State.
Oh, let's go! We got moms calling in. Let's go, mom.
Dang right.
She said, I'm about to rap my son today. Let's go. What you got on it, Miss Gray? What you got on it? Tell me about it.
I think they're going to win. Although Alabama did us wrong. They didn't have no tickets for us, but they're going to win because I got courage in my team.
Okay, what's the score? What you got, Miss Gray? I'm putting your name down to this. I'm putting your name down to this score now. So I will write you down. What you got?
Okay. The score may be 22. It's going to be a close game.
Okay.
Maybe 20. No, let me see. Yeah, 20. 23.
2023 JSU.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think we're going to get them by a field goal.
I like that. I like that. Now, your son play offensive line or D-line?
He offensive. 74.
Okay. I'm about to say, because if he was D-line, I'm about to tell him, hey, mama, you might want to call him, give him some Campbell's Chunky Soup or something, because I'm going to need him to play today.
No. He the new one that they calling him Earthquake.
Oh, shoot. Let me put that down. Earthquake. Okay, I might got to get an interview with Mr. Earthquake. I like that. You know, you show the big boys some love.
He left tackle and he play inside guard.
Mama know her stuff. Let's go, mama. I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Gray, for the call.
My baby been playing since he was 4 years old.
Oh, wow. That's a long time to be rocking some people. That's what's up. That is what's up.
He come from SEC nation. So he left SEC to come back to HBCU.
Oh, where'd he leave?
He was at Ole Miss, and then he was at UCF, and now he's at at JSU.
Oh man, they know you. Yeah, I got some people in the comments. They already knew what I was talking. He said his transfers from UCF, correct? Yeah, people know about your son. Left tackle, the best old lineman. Okay, I got some. They representing your son in this chat, man. Miss Gray.
Thank you.
No problem.
I appreciate everybody who's doing it.
Yes, ma'am. They represent JSU all today. And Miss Gray, always, you are more than welcome to call back on this post-game show, win or lose, to talk. Now, I'm going to be looking at this left tackle now. I'm going to be looking.
Yeah, 74.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the call.
Let's go, Tony.
Let's go.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
You too, Miss Gray. Anytime. All right, let me see what I got here. Hey, caller, you live.
Can we please stop this ticket line stuff, man? Please.
You gotta. Hey, listen. Before you get going, you gotta say what's your name, who are you calling from, and who you going for.
Dan from Mobile.
Okay, Dan from Mobile.
Bama State, man.
Okay, okay?
Can we please stop this ticket line stuff? Bama State fans can't even get tickets.
Oh, they can't?
First of all, this has been the policy before the season.
Okay.
This has been the policy for basketball season.
That they
The whole policy.
What's the policy?
The whole policy is they're only season ticket holders, students, family and friends of both players of both teams. So their players over there, they got tickets.
So if a regular fan can't just walk into and buy a ticket.
No, there are no single game tickets. This has been before the season started.
Oh wow.
This has been the policy for basketball season. And the way they're sitting there, ask the Southern fans.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, okay, that's right. You fair, you're right.
Ask the Southern fans.
They
the
did.
Same policy was ever with them. They didn't complain for some reason. They get Prime Rivers coach, and all of a sudden the rules got to change for them.
Hey, and listen, when Prime talks about it, stuff happens. You know how that is. Come on, man. If Prime don't like it, it got to get talked about. Come on.
But it's just a flat out lie. It's a lie. It's just a lie.
I appreciate
and
you calling in.
By 14.
No, you gotta give me a full score. I don't want to hear no 14. I need a score. I need a score.
We'll go 28-14.
28-14. I like that. I got you. Listen, Dan.
And
I got you
also, everybody's sleeping on Bama State's running backs as well.
Oh, Ezra Gray and Merrill, them boys bad. You didn't see my game day preview? Them boys bad. Let's not play. Ezra Gray.
Exactly.
Ezra Gray and Merrill, they are some bad boys. Like, no disrespect. I saw them against Southern. If you give them a crease, they will get going. It's just that simple. If you give them a crease.
And we haven't even mentioned our wide receivers.
Oh, Harry, is it not Harry Ballard? I think it's Michael something. The big
boy. Hickson. You got Jefferson. You got Booker.
There's some big boys. Now, I will say, it was one guy that was supposed to be your star player. He was dropping a lot of balls against Southern. He dropped a lot of balls.
You talking about Jefferson 19?
Yeah, he dropped a lot of balls. I was kind of disappointed.
That's not gonna happen again.
Yeah, but Ryan Nettles, I like him. I really do, and that's why he's been on my power rankings for QBs even with one game. I really do.
Yeah, and everybody got to realize he's a freshman. They don't realize he actually got hurt his senior year of high school. He was recruited by a lot of schools, and Bama State stuck with him.
Uh-huh.
So he actually hadn't played in a while. That was his first game in basically 2 years.
And he looked a little right. He looked a little shaky at first, but he brought it out. But Dan, I appreciate the call. I got some other callers I gotta get on.
All right, man.
I appreciate you. Hey, caller, you live? Hello?
What's up, man?
What's good? You live? You gotta tell me where you calling from?
What's up, man? It's Corey. It's Corey from Frisco, man.
Let's go, Corey.
Listen, man. Listen. So the guy, I don't know if it was the last guy, man. The dude, he named every team that could beat Jackson State.
Mario, you talking about Mario? You talking about Mario?
And I think if you just a Jackson State hater, be a Jackson State hater. That's fine. Listen, man. And let me give him a fact check. First of all, Alabama State, this is not their third game. This is their second game because they had a forfeit last week. They 0-1. They lost to Southern. So let's not talk about Southern.
Got you.
Alabama State is rolling out a freshman quarterback. If you didn't see that freshman quarterback against Southern, he looked horrible. But once again, that was his first game. So this is his second game now.
Slow down, Corey. He didn't look horrible. He looked bad in the first quarter. I agree with you. He looked like a freshman. But by the third and fourth quarter, he was slinging that thing. So let's not act like he wasn't.
Okay, let's go here. Ezra Gray, top running back in the SWAC.
He's nasty.
I think they can stop him. Man. I know you say Alabama State has a great defense. I'm giving you that as well. I just think, man, and they're at home, so they're gonna get their calls. But man, I just think, man, it's just too much. I just think that, and the main thing too, we have to do look at it. I'm gonna give you this. The health of Jalen Jones. What's his health? But when we talked about, Script, you and I talked about.
Yeah.
Like, it's a guy that could bag him up. That
Quincy.
can really throw that rock.
Quincy.
Okay, let me shut up. Let me shut up before all these Jalen Jones people come on here. But anyway, man, the health of Jalen Jones, I got I got him. I got it 27-13, man.
27.
Thank you, man. And listen, man. Hey, bro, I gotta see you my number, man. I got something for you, man. Some money making give.
Oh, too easy. Hey, hit me up in my email. Yeah, hit me up in my email.
Okay, I'll do that. All right, brother. Be safe. Thank you for the call,
you
man.
too. Anytime, Corey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, caller, you live.
Yo.
What's good? You gotta say where you're from and who you going for?
Jackson, Mississippi. I'm going from Jackson State.
Okay, what's your name?
Shot.
What's your name?
Man. Shot.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Can we please stop it with these delusional ass Alabama State fans?
What's delusion, Shot? You can't come on.
They really think they can win.
Why wouldn't they?
But it's over. They don't got no chance.
You not saying nothing. You saying something without saying something. Say what you feel. This is what the pregame for, baby. Say what you feel.
They said we ain't won no games, but they literally like 0-1.
Bro, it's spring football, bro. Come on now. You can't base it off that. It's spring football. Everybody.
No. But we still 3-0.
Okay. Let's call it what it is. Let's really call it what it is. You're 2-0.
Programming home street.
Listen, hey, Shot. Listen to your boy Scotty. You're 2-0. Let's throw the EWC game out the window. You're 2-0. All right, let's 2-0. Let's leave it at that. You're 2-0.
Okay, 2-0. Yeah. And what are they? They 0-1.
He said, "What are they?"
They 0-1. They nobody. Like they're not even relevant. Like Jackson State fans, we look at past this game. We was looking at the per-view game, but they scared of it too. They didn't reschedule.
I'm gonna be at that game, by the way. Anybody watching this, I'm gonna be at the Prairie View game at Jackson. So if you're down in Jackson, Mississippi, come holler at me. I'm gonna be at the Prairie View game, the new one, the April 23rd.
That game got rescheduled to our last game of the season, though.
So, yeah, it's at 24th. I'll be at that game. So
yeah, but then they won't even let us come to the game. Like I was planning to go to this game.
My man,
they don't want to let us go.
My man Dan said,
no, that's Cap.
How's that Cap? You ain't from Alabama State. He knows.
They said they whole fan base bought out the tickets. They said we could only go if we had a season pass.
Listen, Dan, the Alabama State fan, said Southern was going through the same stuff.
No. Dan don't know what he's talking about. Dan also said they was going to win the game.
You stupid, boy. You are dumb.
That was just nonsense. Then the other dude that came on here said we was going to lose like about 21.
I got one. No, I got one guy. ASU says 24-21. That was Mark. My bad. That was Mark, not Mario. Mark said 24-21 Alabama State. And Dan said 28-14 ASU. That's why nobody got y'all. And everybody else that I've called in had JSU winning. And the Gray's mama,
so
she called it too.
So who you picked to win?
I picked JSU. I picked 25. Dang, I don't even remember my score. I think it was like 21-25 or something like that. It was a close game.
I got JSU 35-14.
35-14. Okay, and I got your name down, Shy. Don't listen. You better come back for this post game, win or lose.
I'm gonna come back.
All right, appreciate you for the call.
All right.
Hey, caller, you live?
Hello.
Yeah, you live. What's your name? Where you calling from? And who you going for?
Hey, man, my name is John. I'm from Jackson, man.
Oh, I know where you're going.
State. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Hey, 42-14.
God, oh, okay. You got the biggest jump in scores as of right now. 42-14. My man B Fresh said 38-17. So y'all pretty close. Why you pick the score you picked, John?
Man, look here. First of all, okay, Bama State can run the ball, but if you seen our defense lately, you know our defense ain't flying for none of that. I mean, they might throw some passes, they might get us some stuff, but other than that, that's gonna be it. To me, their defense is horrible. Honestly.
You hold on, repeat that?
So I feel like we can run the ball and also throw the ball on them. And if they let that happen, then it's gonna be a bad day for them.
So you don't think Alabama State can do anything right? That's what it sounds like. You out here. It don't sound like you think Alabama State can do anything right.
Nothing.
I'm listening.
I mean, ain't nothing else to say. It's short and sweet, straight to the point.
All right, too easy, John. Appreciate the call. Be at the post game so I can see if the score right. I got you marked down.
All right.
I appreciate it. Hey, caller, you live. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey. This Preston Whitman, Augusta, Georgia, on script. What's going on, baby?
What's good? What's good with you?
Man, ain't nothing, boy. I'm ready. I'm ready for this thing to pop off.
Are we all, bro?
Yes,
we all
sir.
ready.
What you say now?
I said we all ready, boy. We in there. We live.
Yes, sir. So check this out. I'm going to tell you my score, and I'm going to tell you why.
I love it.
All right? I wanted to say 42-14, but I'm going with 38-14 because our kicker is inconsistent.
I give you that.
Jackson State.
I like that.
Now, we're going to put points on the board. The reason why, if you look at the defensive backs for Alabama State University, they got one defensive back that's tall. I don't know if he's playing cornerback or free safety, but he's 6'3", but that's it. The rest of their DBs are small.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jackson State University's wide receivers are tall, really tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we give our quarterback a little bit of time back there in that pocket with 1,001, 1,002, count to like just say 1,003, if we can give him about 3 good seconds, and with that being said, our wide receivers gonna be open, and then the only tall DB that they got to back them up is a freshman DB that's 6'3", and I don't even know if he's playing. But yeah, like I said, our kicker is inconsistent, and I feel like Alabama State's team is a little better than the other teams that we played so far. Grambling was a big test, so I gave them 14 points because I feel like their offense will be good enough to put up 14 points. Usually in the second half, with what I've seen so far, we're not playing as strong as we should coming out.
That's
I say
fair.
38-14.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit a couple points and I'm gonna let you go. All right. So I love what you're talking about, the big receivers. My thing with big receivers, because I played receiver in college, is having a quarterback to put it where it's supposed to be put. Now, this is what I will say. Jalen Jones had a wonderful game yesterday, but let's not act like that deep ball he threw was not a bad pass. It was. The corner fell down. The receiver was just bigger than him, pushed him down, kept it moving. No flag, no flag, no call. You know, that's how Jordan got the game-winning shot against Utah. No harm, no foul. All right, so that happened. Now, if you go a little further, is the reason I feel like this game is going to be a little difficult is this team is built defense that counteracts their offense. So Alabama State, if they're getting shredded defensively, they have no hope. I don't care what you talk. They're not going to outscore anybody. You know what I'm saying? They have to keep it in a manageable game to keep the offense being able to put up points. Now, what I do love about Ryan Nettles is he is not scared to throw the ball deep. And I want to see the JSU's corners tested. I want to see DeJon Warren get tested. I want to see the safeties get tested. I want to see the linebackers get tested. That's what I want to see, and that's what I can't wait to see. And my last point is this. I really need somebody to put pressure on JSU to be like, hey,
that's right.
We have to show me, like, we have to get a point here. We have to score here. And Grambling was the closest to it because they had to go down to that drive and put points on the board.
Right.
And I absolutely loved it. I want to see more of that because the more of that happens now, the more JSU is built for the fall, and it's a wrap. Because Deion can go into any game and say, hey, guys, we've been here before. You see what I'm saying? So that just builds trust and camaraderie. But Preston, I appreciate the call, man. Anytime I got your score locked in.
I got a question for you.
All day.
What's your prediction?
Mine was 25-21, I believe, JSU.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm with you. Hey, I'm with it now. Now I might give you some devil's advocate, but I'm with it.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate the call.
All right.
Hey, you live, caller. Where you? What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello, you live. Hey, you live? I'm about to hang up.
Hello?
Yeah, you live.
Hello? We live.
Yeah, you live. You on off script. What's good?
Yeah, I'm calling from Rio de Janeiro. What's up with you, young fella?
You calling from Brazil?
Brazil it is, my
Let's
friend. We're
get
starting a
it.
professional
Okay.
football league down here by some brothers.
Hey, that's
Big
what's
fan
up.
of all script.
What's good? How you liking it down there?
I sent you some information. We sent you some information to hit us back. We might look to use you as one of our show scripts down here.
Oh,
We're looking for scouts in the U.S. So I'll hit your email up later on that.
All right, too easy. Yeah,
Opportunity for you to come on down here.
Oh, I'll be there in a heartbeat. You ain't got to say less. Say less. Let's get it. Who you got?
No, we got a little lag here. I'm saying something that's coming in a little bit lag, but that's okay. It's all good. Look, check the league out. nbafl.com.br. Take a look at our website. I got JSU 48-12.
Whoa!
So
dog.
Yeah. Triumph's got the boys running on 10. So it's a blessing for HSBCUs. We look at bring some HSBU players down here. Our season runs a little bit opposite. We start in March and go to July.
Okay.
And we'll commence off in 2023. So, but we want to get you on board, young fella. I think you'll be a great addition to the team in one way, shape, or form. Get you on some TV down here in Brazil as well. And since you are a vet, and we are I'm always pushing vets first.
Hey,
so,
let's get it. I am. I got my military
send me your
ready.
Email. I'll send you my email. It's
Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead. Send me your email.
All right. So visit our website. It's nbafl.com.br.
I want to make sure I'm saying
N
this
is
right.
in Nancy, B is in Bravo, E is in Apple, F is in Frank, F is in League, L is in League.com.br.
I got you. I'm gonna hit you up. Appreciate the call.
All right, man. Have a blessed day. Blessings to everybody in the States. Be safe. Because it's 90 degrees here in Brazil.
Oh, man, get off this call, man. We hate you, bro. Hey, you live, baby. What's good?
Yo, what's up, baby?
What's good? You live.
I ain't just sitting here flicking through the TV, came across you. I don't have much to say except for I love the HBC is getting back to, it's just, I just wish more of the young guys to go to the HBCs and better coaches and some good coaches. But I wanted to give a real shout out to the 804 and all 804 guys playing in the college football, and Jalen Jones. I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching him since he was a kid. I'm from Richmond, Virginia, where he's from.
Okay, I'm from Maryland. What's good? DMV.
You heard it first right here. He will be a top 32 NFL pro pick. All you got to do is watch him. Look at him. And I ain't saying it because he's from my hometown. He's an athlete. When I say athlete, this guy can do it all. Football, basketball, he can do it all. And I'm not bragging.
You bragging. It's okay. You brag. It's okay. It's all right to brag. It's okay.
Yeah, and Deion Sanders has done a great job with that team, and I just hope that more young folks are inspired to go to our HBCs so we can get them on the map. Just imagine if these guys that's going to these big time schools just into these HBCs, man, get it back to how it used to be, when back in the day in the early 70s and the late 60s when the stadium used to be super full because remember our guys didn't play everywhere.
You're absolutely right.
The crowd, but we couldn't get the the support of these leagues. But now that we got this thing going on like we do now, I'm saying like they said, it's enough for everybody. There's enough go D1, enough go D2, enough go D3. The main problem is a lot of these high school coaches do not push these guys like they should. My son, had 30-some offers playing big time ball right now. And if you'd have had a coach, because I had to reclass him to get those offers, but if you'd have had a coach that really, put in the time of getting these guys, seen, then you would see a lot guys in high school going to college. I don't care if it was D1 or D3. If you had these coaches that, push these guys forward, a lot of coaches just sitting, they like my son's first coach for high school football. This man, after practice, he's jumping his car and gone.
No, I feel you. You never gave me your name. I need your name and your score.
Oh, I'm Joe Johnson.
All right,
Joe
Joe.
Johnson, 804, man.
What's 804?
Richmond.
All right.
PA.
All right, what's your score?
I don't know. I'm going to just say JSU going to win.
See, Jalen Jones for 32. Go ahead and say it. You want Jalen Jones for 32. You want to say
it? Jalen Jones, man. All I got to say is watch him.
Hey, my homeboy. Hey, listen.
And let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
And you send a shout out to any scouts, whether they're D1 or D3. If you're looking for great football players, please bring it to the 804.
Richmond, baby. Let's get it.
All right.
Love you,
That's
Joe.
all I got to say, man.
You
have a great day, man. Good show.
You too. Appreciate you. Hey, you live. You gotta turn your background down, but you live.
What's up, man?
What's good?
Man, this be fresh, man.
What's good, D? All right, you gotta tell me where you calling from and who you going for.
This be fresh, man. I'm calling from Little Rock, man.
Oh, my boy B, what's good, B? You know it. Let's go,
man. What, man? I'm trying to see what's going on, man.
Talk about it.
Man. You already know what I'm finna talk about, man. Why you getting on here, man? Hate, man. Why you getting on here, hate, man?
Ain't nobody hating.
You like, man? That man on here, hate, man. On the team he talk about the Jazz, you want to see lose, man? That's hate, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like man, that broad man that was on the court in the court for the Lakers game that was hating on LeBron.
Oh yeah, the white girl, the white Jane.
You see the superstar, but you want some attention. That's what bro acting like, bro.
Now you know if this was an Alabama State pregame show, well, I try to keep it as neutral as possible because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm a homer, but I am a JSU bandwagon. If anybody don't know that by now, I am. But I still keep it. I keep it 100. I keep it a buck. I call it how I see it. It's simple. But you got to give people, you got to let. That's how they feel, B. Until you prove them wrong, they're gonna feel a certain way.
Well, check this out. If I'm not rocking with you, bro, I'm not coming on the live. I'm not coming on the live. I'm not watching you. You feel me? I'm not saying no negative shit. If I'm not rocking with you, I'm not paying your ass no fucking attention, bro.
Hey, to each his own. To each his own, B. You gotta let people rock. I'm here for the people. At the end of the day,
I know it's good. It's good on your end. But what I'm saying, if I'm not rocking with you, bro, if I'm not rocking with your team, bro, I'm not fucking with you. Period. Why I'm gonna get on there hating on what's going on? The shit is good what JSU doing, what Prime is doing, bro. But motherfuckers getting on there hating on that dude, bro.
No, I do agree with you on that.
Doug Wynn.
I do agree with you on that.
Doug Wynn. Man, what was that back in the fucking 80s? Come on, bro. Who the fuck? When you go in the room, we put Doug Williams and Deion Sanders in the same fucking room. Who the fuck they going nod first, bro? We're talking about two different charisma, swag, period. What the fuck is he talking about? You think somebody gonna want to play for Doug Williams? Motherfucker don't even know who Doug Williams is, bro.
Oh my goodness. Hey B, you gotta bring your you look like you about to go to some high blood pressure. You gotta bring it down, boy. I don't want you to
But these motherfuckers be they be saying some stupid ass shit, but it don't make sense, bro.
Oh my goodness. But okay, let me say, but when you really don't have an argument, but you just be throwing stuff to see if it stick,
bro. That's all. I know you got calls. Hey, I'm gonna call in, man, after this right here, after the game.
Oh, appreciate you, B.
Go ahead and do your thing, bro.
All right, appreciate you, B.
Yeah, all right, bro.
That's my boy B, man. Listen, he's always gonna have a spot on off script. If you don't like it, just kick rock, baby. That's my man. He been rocking with me 100 grand. All right. Hey, you live. He's always gonna have a spot on off script. If you don't like it, just You live.
Hey, you live.
What's going on, man? It's your boy B Savage from 502.
What's good? You gotta turn your background down.
What's going on, man? It's your boy B Savage from the 502.
502. Where's that from?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville.
Kentucky State grad.
Okay, that's what's good. That's what's good. All right. They not in the men's. Are they in the men's? Are they in March Madness? Did they make it? Kentucky?
Yeah. We're gonna leave that alone.
They got in the NIT, but we won't talk about that. Let's go. What you got on the game? What you got on the game?
So, look, I really appreciate you, man. Like, cause I bleed football. My Oregon Ducks. I'm waiting for them in the fall. But for right now, I'm watching HBCU for right now.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Right now. What now?
I said that's what's up. You play for Oregon?
I played at Kentucky State, but my team is Oregon.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I like that. That's what's up. So who you got?
I actually think they're gonna be able to get field goals today. So what I'm gonna think is I'm gonna think 45.
Whoa. 45 to what?
21.
45-21. All right. D Savage, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got you locked in, D. Hey, make sure you come in the post game and talk about it. Good, win or lose.
And hey, man, where's Ken at now?
Oh, you talking about Kenny? You talking about the caller Kenny?
Where Ken at, man? I ain't heard from him since last week.
Hey, hey, bro, real talk. I'm gonna have to find him. I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna have to go through my call log and see where he at.
You know he cried in the car.
Hey, straight Friday. Straight Friday, he gonna cry in the car. Straight Friday. Hey, appreciate you, D.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, caller, you live.
All right.
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Gas, Alabama.
All right. You sound young. How old is you?
13.
All right. Talk your mess, young man. I like it. How'd you find my channel?
I just looked on YouTube.
Okay. Appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe and like. All right. But who you got?
I already have. I got Alabama State.
Okay. Hey, young man, this is your turn. Hey, whatever you want to say, whatever you thought about saying, as long as you don't cuss, you are good to go on this channel. All right. Talk your mess.
All right, just know they're not gonna be able to stop Ezra Gray.
You said, "Oh, you a what?"
They're not gonna be able to stop Ezra Gray.
They're not gonna be able to stop Ezra Gray. What else?
Remember the score from last year.
Okay. What was the score for last year? You tell me.
31-16.
Ooh, he knew that Jake like the back of his hand. Hey, this little man is not playing. 31-16. Okay, so what you got the score being this time?
I got the score like 28-25.
Ooh, I like that score, young man. I like that score. Okay. Now, you know these are two different teams now. Alabama State ain't playing the old JSU. They got the same players, but, Deion is doing this thing differently.
Yeah, I get that, but I think we also improved from last year. I feel like our team this year was way better than last year's team. So.
Hey, I love your defense. So you have any family or friends, or you just been a fan of the team?
I'm a fan of the team. I do got one family. I was a cheerleader at Alabama State, but
okay.
And now I'm just a fan.
I like that. 13 calling this, said he going for Alabama State. Hey, win or lose, you better call back in. I'm gonna take your call. I bet you.
All right.
All right, man. Appreciate you, little man.
I see.
Hey, I like that, man. I like that. Little man calling in, talking this mess on his team. Said they better remember the score from last year. I like that. What's up, you live?
What's going on, man? It's Bill Black.
What's good? Okay, now where you calling from?
I'm calling from 352. I'm going for ASU, though. My little brother coaching.
Hey, that's what's up. Okay. So what's the score? What you got?
The coach, man, they gonna win tonight. I ain't gonna predict no score, but they gonna get the dub.
Oh, that's scary. Now I don't do no scary call-ins. Now that's scary to me. If you can't stick
21 zip, yeah. 21 zip, yeah.
No, hey, okay, now you're not being realistic. 21
I
zip.
do want to give my little brother a shout out.
Nah, what's your little brother's name?
Kobe Jones.
Kobe Jones. All right. Shout out to Kobe Jones coaching at Alabama State. Let's get it. He said 21. He said your big brother said you 21 zip. You better come through for him too.
For sure.
That's what's up, man. Hey, if your coach ever want to come on off script and give me an interview, I would love to, man. I love to ask him about how he got what he got, you know, and tell him, you know, what he can do for young men, you know, to get in this position.
I definitely, I'm gonna give him a call after the game, and I'll let him know. I'm gonna show him your page on YouTube, and he'll be watching.
Hey, appreciate it. All right, man. That's love. Appreciate you.
All right, take care.
All right, man. Peace. I like that. Little bro calling in for his big bro calling in for his little bro. Said, "Hey, my bro coach, and he said we in there 21 zip. I love it. She said, "Hey, Shad, you doing a lot of talking, but you ain't doing a lot of calling. I need to hear your voice, homie. You over here been repping DeJohn Warren for like the past." All right, called on early. I'm Shad. Oh, you Shad from Jocks. Okay. I'll give you that. You already called in. My bad. Listen. If I merge calls, I can, but if I merge calls, it's gonna be a lot of arguing, and I ain't here to mediate arguing. The only person that's gonna be mediating is me. All right, straight up, Kobe Jones or Kobe Jones. I think it's Kobe. The way he said, "What's his number?" No, he was a coach. He was a coach. He don't play. He coached. People really sleeping on JSU. How is people sleeping on JSU? The only people really sleeping on JSU is JSU. Nobody sleeping on JSU. Nobody sleeping on JSU. Come on, y'all. Y'all know ain't nobody sleeping on JSU. Yeah, so you can change his young man repping his team. I like that, right? Straight up, young man repping his team. I like that. This ain't 29D. All right. Call lines are open, no disrespect, but just said that a lot of people don't know who he is, especially compared to Dion. That's facts. Let's see what else. JSU should go for extra points to fill. I think JSU should do 2-point conversions. I'm not even playing. Don't play with them. Don't even play with them. Because if you get one, you straight. You know what I'm saying? Now the other team's gonna have to play from behind. Nah, that man said 21. That's delusion at the highest level. Big dog, JSU. Hey, caller, you live. Hello? Caller, you live. Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, my name's Jerome. Can you hear me?
All right, Jerome, what's good?
Hey, I'm a JSU fan, but I think this the game with JSU gonna get got.
Oh, Jerome is jumping T. He jumping ship. Okay, tell me your score, Jay.
Well, I think it's just gonna be the kicking issues that's gonna get them. And I want JSU to win, but I think this is just gonna be the game they're gonna get got. But they're gonna come back stronger though. That's how I think it's gonna go.
Okay, so you think it's gonna come? So it must be a close game if you feel like the kicking is gonna be a big part of it.
Yeah, because I'm probably go. I'm gonna go 31-28 Alabama.
Oh, I like that score, 31-28. I like that score. That's good. 31-28.
I think they might get got right here though. I think if they do get got, I don't think it's gonna knock them off the rest of the season, but they're gonna come back better.
You know what? I think that's gonna, if they lose by a field goal, I think that's gonna put Deion's wheels in motion to start looking for kickers, like for real. Because it's all good and dandy now when you say, "Yeah, I believe in my kickers," but when they lose you a game because of them, then that's when things are gonna have to change. Because then it's no reason why you're not gonna make the move to get something better. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do agree with you. I think if they lose based off a close game and the kickers don't come through, I think you're gonna look at Deion. He's gonna tell his recruiters, bro, find me a boy he can kick. Find me the dude from Tennessee State who made the 62-yarder. Find me that. You see what I'm saying? So
it's plenty of dudes down here because I live in Pearl, Mississippi, so I'm right down the street from Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm from Rankin County, so it's a dude up at Northwest Rankin, 5-star kicker.
A 5-star. I didn't even know they give 5 stars out for kickers.
Yeah, he kicked the game winning against us, like 50-yard field goal, right down the
dog. Yeah, he need to be on. He need to be on Deion Sanders' team. That's what he needs. If you give Deion, listen, there's 2 things you cannot give Deion. If you give Deion a kicker and you give Deion like a Trevor Lawrence or like a Justin Fields, Jalen Jones ain't that, people. So I don't want nobody on my comments, but I don't care what you talk about. Jalen Jones ain't no Justin Fields. Let's just be honest. You give Deion Sanders something like that to work with. Oh, I'm watching the games like this with my eyes closed. Oh, that's a dub. That's a dub.
We got a lot of good players down here. This ranks kind of in the 6A football down here. So shoot. Then one time Deion came down here with his high school and got beat by Mississippi School, MRA.
Ooh. Was it Trinity School, the one with Shador?
Yeah, came down here to Mississippi. Actually, about 30 minutes from me at MRA. They got called lacking by these Mississippi boys and their quarterback. Them boys ain't no joke.
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate the call, though.
But all
right, man. Like the honesty. I love the honesty. You know what I'm saying? That's just and then listen, like I said, I got JSU winning, but I love the honesty. Gotta love it. Hey, call you live.
Yeah, bro, you got me.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I got JSU 31-17.
31-17. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, my name Hunter. I'm from Mississippi.
Man, I got these Mississippi boys in here heavy today. All right.
Hey.
And what was your score again?
Ain't no fans gonna be there. We've been trying to buy tickets. They wouldn't sell no tickets to Jackson State.
All right, so I had a guy. I don't know how long you've been listening to the show. So Mark called in. First thing Mark said was, "That's a lot." He said he said the policy for Alabama State has been from jump that they won't sell. They won't have any standalone tickets. The players get tickets for their families, and then season ticket holders get tickets. He said if you're not one of those two, you haven't been getting tickets. He said that was for the Alabama State basketball game, and that was for Alabama State once they win against Southern. That's what he said. I don't know how factual that is, but that's what he said.
And I went to Jackson State. I even went over there to the school. Normally we get at least 1,000 standalone tickets. Every school is doing that other than ASU.
Wow.
They're the only ones. Grambling, everybody else is doing it. Every game, the opposite team gets 1,000 standalone tickets. Why not them?
You know what? It's kind of like, I don't like to talk politics, but it's kind of like state and federal government. The federal government can mandate something, but then at the same time, the lower levels can do whatever they want. So the SWAC could be like, hey, you guys have to have 1,000 standalone tickets. But then Alabama State can say, hey, we're going to give those standalones to the teams and their families. We're not going to give them to, you get what I'm saying? They can dictate how they get dispersed. And I guess that's what Alabama State is doing. So do I think it's fair? No, I don't think I definitely don't think it's fair. But at the end of the day, that is what it is. And if I'm Alabama State, it works for me. You know why it works for me? Because when I go away, I can go see my team. And when I come in, I can see my team. So I'm still good.
Yeah, that's true. True that.
You know what I'm saying? But appreciate the call.
All
right, Hunter. Hey, caller, you live.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can. What's good?
Hey, what's going on?
What's your name? Where you calling from? You got to turn your background down.
Okay. This is Freeman Walker out of Jackson, Mississippi.
Man, y'all Jackson, Mississippi boys. Y'all ain't playing today. Y'all are calling in. What's good?
That's right. Hold on. By the way of Meridian, Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened. Yeah, and entertainment. So let me just say this. First and foremost, I'm gonna go ahead and claim it. by next year, you're gonna be on a major platform, brother. You're doing your thing.
Hey, appreciate you. That's love. Appreciate you.
So first and foremost, I played ball, a couple of partners, they coach and everything else. First thing we knew, Jackson always needed a kicker. It just never failed.
Oh wow.
The kicking game, when you do the analytics, will always be Jackson. And that's just being real. I went to a conference USA, I went to USM, however, I always loved the SWAC. And the thing is, we've had major kickers out of Vicksburg, Mississippi. I believe SU snuck in our back door and got that brother and sent him over to SU because Southern is planning something for the fall. I'm telling you that right now. They got a little kicker. They got a foot on them. And then there's another brother, like you were saying, in Rankin County. He was kicking, I'm talking about from 52, 55 yards. Like, the kickers are in the area. Ooh, I just wish it would be more recruiters in the area. Yeah. This is a kicker's area. So, and that's the thing. So if Jackson State was to tighten up on the kicker, they're going to be all right. But I will say this. If Jackson State missed 2 or 3 field goals, they will lose the football game. Now, and that's only if the quarterback from ASU know how to read a high zone and man coverage on 2 receivers. If he knows how to throw in those particular decisions, yeah, he going to be all right. But if he don't, Jackson going to end up winning.
Listen, I love the football lingo. Please speak on that for people who don't understand what you just said. Please speak on that with the hollow zone. Please speak. That's what this live is all about. I want to educate these people with knowledge outside of me. Please speak on that.
So the thing is, when it comes to defense, you gotta beat me deep. So I'm gonna put my best receiver on. I'm gonna put my best defender, my cornerback, or whomever that is on the field, on your number 2 receiver. I'm gonna have your number 1 in the zone. So I'm gonna force your quarterback to figure out where am I gonna throw. You gonna throw to my best corner? No. On your number 2, or you gonna throw in the zone? It's gonna get them every time, and I believe that's what's gonna kind of confuse ASU quarterback. He's still growing a little bit in reading. I think they're gonna try to run a little bit. However, man, come on, man, you got some dogs, bro. That's hungry right now, and they playing every day. This is no lie. They're playing for their position for the fall because you got to understand something.
Talk about
People forgetting the fall. You got a lot of transfers coming in, and the buzz, more and more focus is going to be on who's going to get the starting position. So that's the thing. So it's going to be on the kicker tonight. It really is, and it's going to be on the quarterback for ASU. So, like I said, so that's the deal.
Hey, Mr. Freeman, you are always welcome to drop some knowledge on here. I appreciate you explaining that to people because some people don't understand that, some people don't get it, and I love how simplistic you broke that down. Appreciate that as well. Now, I do agree with you on Ryan Nettles. I when I saw him against Southern, he looked a little shaky in the beginning, but you could see his confidence grow. And when I was talking to I had an interview with Colton Adams, the number 4 from Alabama State's linebacker core. He said he's a thrower. They said he loves to spin it. Like, so we talked offline before they got on, and he said he loves to spin it. So we'll see. To me, what I would like to see, and it's the thing I like about Akil, is that I like to see quarterbacks give wide receivers chances to make plays. It won't always be perfect, and it won't always be pretty. But if I trust my guy, let me go trust my guy. Now, would I trust my guy against Deshaun Warren? Who knows? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you, at some point in time, I have to feel my guy is better than you until you prove me otherwise. And that's why I'm okay with a quarterback throwing picks, because of the simple fact it's how the picks came about. If it was a one-on-one matchup, you read it right, it was, my man better than your man, cool. But if you're throwing in the double coverage, if you get, tagged with a robber and you didn't see him drop, like, okay, like you got to read it better. But other than that, I love it, Mr. Freeman. I truly, truly do. And what was your score?
My score at the end of the day, man, I'm going to be honest, 28-17, J-State. And the only reason why I'm saying that, because if y'all ever see the videos that Coach Prime put out, man, he'll make you run through a wall. Bro, I'm in the office ready to stand now. It's just something about a motivational speaker that knows how to really motivate young men. And that's, I'm telling you, man.
I love it, Mr. Freeman. I said the same thing. I was like, bro, like when I'm watching these videos, it gives me goosebumps because I'm like, you have the greatest to ever do it at his position, telling you about expectations, what he expects from you. Your parents expect you to go to the league. Your parents expect you to be great. Like, how would you not, man, get me in the weight room tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm putting up 300. You know, because I love it. And then when you talk about the battle for positions, that's what people don't understand. And that's why I say, like, as much as I play devil's advocate, I understand what Deion Sanders is building at Jackson State. And I meant when I said he is building a mini Alabama in Jackson, because what makes Alabama so great is if my backups could start at a D1, if my backups could go top 10, top 15, top 50 in the draft, I'm making everybody better because you're not going to see no better competition than what's in front of you at practice.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing about it is, see, now we got something to go to the HBCUs about. Now the boys that we got here, they're going SEC straight. But now we can actually go to the Alcorns, the Jackson State and such. Like seriously, even Valley ain't bad. They just develop it. I'm telling you. Like, it's just certain things, give it 2 to 3 years. I'm telling you, it's going to be all of these teams in the SWAC are going to be the force to be reckoned with. I'm excited for all of HBCU. And like I said, I'm just throwing it out there. It's time for HBCU Network. It's time for it. You can crowdfund or whatever, but it's time for that.
You're right.
Like, we don't need to be bidding for ESPN 2s and 1s. We get our own and then sell us off and get some money out of it. That's just how I believe.
Facts.
You know?
Man, Mr. Freeman, you are more than welcome. Anytime I see your number cross, every time I see this 601 drop, just know you getting picked, homie. Appreciate you, man. Real talk. Love the information.
All right, thank you.
All right. That's a call right there. That's a nugget. That's a nugget. Listen, my callers out here dropping nuggets, golden goose egg nuggets for y'all. That was powerful. That was powerful. Come on, man. Like, SWAC Network, let's go. I agree. Phone motivational speaks motivates the whole SWAC community. Let's go. JSU quarterback's IQ is very decent. When you look at the past games, he's been making great reads. JSU players, great team, great football. Listen, my boy Tank says Jalen Jones for Prez. You know what I'm saying? He is a wholehearted believer in some Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones for president. All right. I agree with the HBC Network. Man, listen, let's talk about that, man. Let me put a banner up. You know what? And I told my homeboy this. Oh yeah, we got some callers coming in. Let me make this. We got some callers in real quick. Let me get to these callers. What's good, caller? You on? You live? Where you calling from?
Philly.
Repeat that. My bad. I missed you. Repeat that.
This Chris. I'm calling from Philly.
Let's go. Oh, I hear it in your voice. Philly. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, I take Jackson State University over Alabama State.
What's the score though?
I said Deion will put up 30 points, and the other team, but I get him about 7 points.
Oh, thanks, Chris. That was so generous of you. That was so generous of you, Chris.
Right, but what I wanted to say too, right, is that like with Deion doing, everybody at HBCU gotta support that and branch off of that and put their other program, because they look at it what he's doing is, oh, this is not good. You gotta understand something. Shit, when the last time people ever talk about HBCU or anything? He's trying to change all of that. It's okay the way he's doing it because that's Deion. He's always gonna show off and do everything. That's Deion. He's marketing. But what I'm saying, other coaches, y'all gotta branch off of that and push your program. Because once Deion start rolling, everybody else gonna look like a lower level school or a lower level football team, and he's gonna be competing with teams like
like that's in the SBC. You talking about like Alabama or Ohio State, anybody of them. You just got to give them time. You just got to give them time because when you all those programs that you see on TV, it's all up for black kids.
I totally agree. Now, Chris, I respect that.
When Nick, look at Nick Saban. Look at Nick Saban when he was in the NFL. Nobody knew about Nick Saban. But once Nick Saban got to Alabama, people still didn't know about Nick Saban. But what Nick Saban do? Nick Saban knew that you gotta get these kids. You gotta get these black kids. Just like before Nick Saban was at Alabama, the other coach that was there, the coach, I forgot his name, the one that used to wear that hat.
Oh, Bear Bryant.
Yeah, Bear Bryant. Bear Bryant used to have an all-white team. He used to have an all-white team, and he used to run against like USC, and he was losing. But once he knew that, hold on, these white kids, they don't have the type of athletic ability as these black kids. I gotta get these black kids on my team. Once he started doing that, he started winning. You couldn't stop Bear Bryant. Because he knew you gotta think outside the box. You gotta get these black kids. They're the white kids. The white kids, they're gonna be good in certain positions. That's offensive lineman, defensive lineman, and you're gonna have quarterback. You never seen a white quarterback or a white running back to be that tough. You might get Christian McCaffrey, but I'm like, how many Christian McCaffrey you got in college?
That's facts. That's big facts.
You feel me?
Nah, that's big facts.
So when Deion doing it, people gonna be like, oh, it's negative, it's this and that. He's not by himself. He's trying to take Jackson State to a different level and make these NFL people, coaches, GM, owners, and these people that do mock drafts, be like, hold on, there's this kid in Alabama State, running back. He can play as good as another kid that's in the SBC.
No, that's real.
It's not just Jackson State. You feel me? But he's gonna push his team because they hired him. That's what they hired him for. But he's trying to level everything so that when a kid think about, hold on, this is National Signing Day. What school I'm gonna go to? Oh, hold on, I can go to Akron and still be able to go to the NFL. Why? Because the coaches and the GMs and the owners, they are looking into that because why? Deion brought the attention over there. Like just recently, the school that just played Mississippi Valley, the running back number 3, that kid is nice. Now a GM can look at that and be like, hold on, I can use this kid in my offense, in my system. Because even once you get to the NFL, it's all about system.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you get drafted. It doesn't matter where you get drafted at. If you go to the wrong system, you're gonna fall.
All right, Chris, I gotta let you go because I got other calls, but I appreciate the call. But you hitting though. You hitting. I'll give you that. You hitting.
All right.
Man, he could have went on for another hour spitting what he was spitting. A whole nother hour. No lie. Hey, what's good? You live?
I'm live?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's up?
What's good? You got to turn your background down just a little bit.
First off, I'm going to say I called in last week. I'm the 56 Mike. I'm back again, back at it.
Let's get it.
So, yeah. I'm not a hater, but I got JSU. If they can finish, the only problem is they're not finishing third and fourth quarter, but if they can finish, I got it 45-25 JSU if they can finish.
Ooh, you know what? I like that score though.
I'll be better about it. I got it 45-30 because ASU's quarterback, he can't read the zone. He can't throw. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. JSU going in the third quarter, the end of the third quarter, they're gonna be pulling away.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me because something that I can say Deion Sanders show a lot of people, well, not just him, that coaching staff, is the SWAC is flawed. The reason why, here's why I say that. This is the same JSU team that couldn't even hold weight against Grambling, Perry View, like Alabama State. They couldn't hold water against them in 2019, but yet they competing with them now. These are the same boys. Mm-hmm. And he don't even got his recruits for the 2021 class. Or, oh yeah, by the way, check out his 2022 class because
those some monsters that's coming. That's very disturbing. They are some monsters.
I'm gonna have to, me and Cut go. I'm gonna have to talk to Cut about it and see what Cut says. Because Cut, he be boy. I'm telling you, if you talking about somebody who be researching, that boy Cut be researching for real. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I've been looking at you and I forgot the other person that be dropping JSU stuff. But I looked at his videos. I'm seeing the recruits that he actually had that committed to JSU. You also got people that's trying to say that he's paying players to come there. It ain't that he's paying players to come there. It's just most males, especially black males, they waking up and they realizing, hey, at the end of the day, you know, I can go and play for Alabama and this and that stuff, or I can go to I can be the first to set an example and actually go to a historical black college and get great playing time, and also actually get my foot out there and actually become a better person. Become a better person, actually show that you don't have to go and play for, Nick Saban, who always doing a Cuban shuffle for, his players and stuff. Yeah, but we ain't finna talk about that. You don't have to go play for them. You don't have to go play for them. You don't. You can go and play for, SWAC teams and other places, and still do great and still do good. But yeah, I got JSU taking it. But I will say this ain't the game that I'm ready for. Question, does JSU play Prairie View?
Yeah, April 24th.
They play Prairie View?
Yeah, PV. Yeah, they play on April 24th. I'll be at that game. Anybody on this stream,
okay.
I will be at the game, the Prairie View game. Thanks to one of my fans, I'm going to make a whole video about it. But I will be at the Prairie View game at Jackson. So let y'all know if y'all want to come see me, I'll be at the game. You can say hi if you're in Jackson, Mississippi, in the area. We can talk. We can cut up. You know what I'm saying? But I will be at the game. But yeah, they play PV.
So I'm going to say this. Prairie View, the JSU game is going to be lit. So I'm glad you're going. That game is going to be lit. And I'm going to tell you somebody else that has ascended, and that's going to be great during the fall. Arkansas Pine Bluff. I don't know what they put in their Gatorade or something, but they got tired of being disrespected.
That UAPB team with Skylar, man, they out here doing it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Arkansas Pine Bluff saying, hey, put some respect on the name. We tired of y'all. Put some respect on our name. And you did bring up something last week about Alcorn. They gonna be rusty
because they didn't play in the spring.
They didn't play in the spring, and they saying, I see some of the players online saying, I don't know why all y'all talking, we still the Kings, woody, woody, woo, woody, woody, woo. Yeah, I mean, you can say all that and stuff, but guess what? Look.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know what was going to be crazy? See, you're talking about the PV game. What the game I'm waiting for, and I cannot wait to live stream pregame, is Alabama State, and I hope everybody from the state of Alabama calls in for this game. It is going to be it's gonna be like, what's that, Thriller in Manila with Ali and Frazier? Like, it's gonna be like that. I cannot wait for that game. Thriller in Manila, it's gonna be lit.
All right, I'm gonna make a prediction with that game.
Go ahead. Go ahead, take early predictions.
I'm gonna make a prediction. Listen what I tell you. Now with that game, I got Alabama A&M beating JSU 28-30 over a field goal. I got Jones throwing for 3 TDs, going for probably around 25 out of 19, because I feel like they're gonna catch Alabama A&M on a bunch of screens. I feel like they're gonna catch them, and at least two gonna go to the house with what's his name, Norwood, number 10,
Newman,
that wide receiver. I feel like he's gonna take 2 to the house, but I also feel like Akil Glass is gonna have 4 TDs in that game, but 2 INTs, at least 2 to 3 INTs, and number 4 gonna get 2 of them on him.
Are you talking about Dijon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is my thing. Okay. So I'm gonna let you go, and I got some other callers, but appreciate the call though.
Hey, no problem.
All right. So we're gonna backtrack the whole conversation. He said that he had. Let me turn it down. So I'm gonna backtrack the whole conversation. He said he had JSU winning 45-25. So he had JSU. He also said what he can't wait for is the PV game. He said he cannot wait for the PV game. That's what's going on, everything like that. So that's how PV got brought him to it. Me, I told him I cannot wait for the Alabama A&M game. That game is going to be lit, like beyond lit. Lit. All right, like that game is going to be stupid. And I probably, hopefully, no guarantee. I'm trying to get an interview with Akil Glass before the game. I got Brian Juice Jenkins. I know he's gonna be back on for an interview for that week of the game. It's gonna be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, this is Miss Gray calling back.
What's up, Miss Gray? What's good?
Okay, look, I want to piggyback on who was on the TV.
Go ahead.
Talking about the reason people shouldn't really go to the SEC schools and the big time schools.
Yeah, turn your background down a little bit, Miss Gray. Turn your background down so we can hear you a little better.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine, Miss Gray.
But all I'm saying is, it's true. Now, my son went to 2 big SEC schools. And, it's really about that money with the SEC. If you putting that money into the school, you allowed to really do what you want to do on that field. My son came out of Grayson with 47 offers. So he was at top of the line, but they played him. You know what I'm saying? Well, they didn't play him like they should have because, we come from a predominantly Black neighborhood. And, I didn't have the money because I was a single mom. So I'm just excuse me for kind of getting upset.
You okay,
but
Miss
I'm getting
Gray?
it out there to them young boys. I'm telling y'all, do whatever you got to do to get in anybody's school. If somebody accepts you and you what you feel you are, guess what? When you get out there, you're going to shine regardless because God's going to be right with you to help you shine. So it's sad that we had to leave the SEC to come to HBC back to, well, he ain't never been to HBC, but this is his first time. And I'm not going to lie. Sanders is a great coach. When I say great, and no, he did not pay us to come. You know what I'm saying? My son got talent. You know what I'm saying? So by God's gift, he helped my son to hang in there. Because I thought he was going to give up at one moment, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And now, it seems like everything they doing a video on him. They shooting little previews where he been in, Deion's little stuff. So God is good. All I'm saying is you get that opportunity to go to a school, go. Don't matter where you're going. You ain't got to do SEC because SEC, all they doing is bringing our Black boys down. It's time to get back to HBC. That's all I want to say.
That's facts. Miss Gray, and you are, man, anytime we appreciate the knowledge and letting these young men and women know what they should do with their kids and that, but also I will say this, Miss Gray, as much as they need to go back to HBCU, they need to go to the right fit. What's a good fit for your young man? Like any HBCU and any coach might not be the great fit for you, but go check them out.
Yeah.
See what it's about. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely appreciate the call, Miss Gray.
I ain't gonna lie. When my son was out there, I traveled. When I say I traveled from school to school and thought we had the right schools, but then when he got to Ole Miss, you talking about the coach sleeping with the prostitute. It was so much, chaos with that. So that's why he left there and went to, Florida, UCF. But then we got to UCF. I had a stroke last year, and when the COVID came, and they told my son he couldn't leave. And he said, I only got one mama. So he put himself back in the portal, and that's why he's at Jackson State. Deion reached out to him because he played for Deion, and he's an All-American. So he played for them then. He played for him then. And then plus he played for Truth in Atlanta, which was Deion's team for Atlanta. He had a team in Dallas, had a team in Atlanta. So he kind of knew about Tony. So I just, like I said, I thank God because I just feel like it's going the right direction now. So we'll see, because hopefully by the end of the year, he'll have enough film where he can get passed on to the NFL. I'm
Let's
praying.
get it.
I know all of them pray that.
That's
you
what
know,
that's
I'm
what it's
just
all about,
hoping.
Miss Gray. And when it happens, because we speaking into existence right now. When it happens, you make sure you get a call in here and you tell me the good news. You spread that good news.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I will.
All righty.
And I'm gonna call you on the post after the game is over with.
Too easy. I'll be waiting for
win
it.
Or lose.
Win or lose. I love it.
Hater.
All right, Miss Gray.
All right. Bye-bye.
What's up, Sean? I know you've been waiting. What's good? Talk to me.
What's up?
What's good?
Yeah.
What's good? Talk to me. I know you've been waiting.
Alabama State not ready.
You said that. You said that earlier. You ain't saying nothing new.
Prairie View definitely not ready. Bro came over here and said 21-0.
That's what he said. He said it.
I didn't call Nugget and told him about that.
You got Nugget on speed down? You got Nugget on speed down?
Huh?
You got Nugget on speed down?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness. How you know Nugget?
No, I be in practices with the team.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, too easy.
Yeah. But like, so why did bro say we gonna lose to Alabama A&M?
Whoa.
Let's talk about that.
Listen, sir. Unless you if you really ready to have this conversation, you better come with some facts. Cause I'm rocking with Alabama A&M.
Bro, Alabama A&M, they quarterback 3 picks already. 1 game, 3 picks.
Did you watch the game? Let me ask you that. Wait, shot. Whoa, now. This is a conversation, so I'm gonna go back and forth with you. You said 3 picks. I said, did you watch the game?
Yes, I watched the game.
Okay, so with you watching the game, did you see how 2 of those picks were tipped?
I don't want to hear it, bro. If he's supposed to be that good, he gonna be he don't supposed to be throwing no picks.
Sir, before Jalen, you know what? Okay, now I'm about to, you know what? Okay, you about to make me take the merch off. You about to make me take the merch off because I'm about to get real disrespectful. Before Jalen Jones had this awesome of a game, my man didn't throw past 5 yards. So let's not act like he was out here like being Steve Young or Drew Brees. My man wasn't doing that. He was throwing dinking and dunking.
Did he have any picks?
It's not, if you're not throwing the ball down the field, Shad, how you gonna throw picks, sir?
And let me tell you something else. We got on Alabama. They only got a passing game. We have passing and run. If you don't never hear nothing about Alabama and them defense,
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that. And that's what I told when I had the interview with Bryce Jenkins, the receiver. I told him, I said, the only reason I can't fully pick you against JSU because I don't know what your defense is looking like. Because South Carolina State couldn't really put up points. So I'm like, that you're not showing me anything. So my thing is this, going forward. But what I will say is Alabama A&M is not going to be the team that's scared of JSU. They have a junior-led quarterback, Akil Glass, who's legit. And they got a strong group of receivers, so they're not going to be scared to throw against you guys.
So you talking about the same wide receiver that was talking trash, number 2?
Yeah, Brian, that was my receiver. He wasn't talking trash.
They can wait for him too.
He wasn't talking trash. He just simply made a point. He said, "No disrespect. I don't know who Warren is. Dijon, I don't know who he is. No disrespect."
Brian, he ain't getting past 50 yards on that game,
bro.
I'll tell you that now.
But listen, you got to understand football is not – see, people are so in tune with these stats, but football is not played like that. Because if it was played like that, Jalen Jones' stats would be horrendous. You know why? Most of his stats come from yak. You know what yak means? Yards after catch. A lot of his stuff comes from yak. So let's not act like he's throwing 80-yard bombs like Patrick Mahomes and just getting like, oh, I'm dropping dimes in the end zone. He's not doing that. He got Baldwin going for 5 for 60, taking 5-yard hitches, turning for 60 yards. That adds to the passing yards too. So what I'm saying is you got to look at the whole accomplishment of what Glass does. Glass throws a lot of 30, 40-yard targets, a lot of 10 to 15, 20-yard targets. That's where most of his thumb comes in. So at some point in time, he's going to throw a pick. If you do so much high-risk throwing, at some point in time, you're going to throw picks. Patrick Mahomes throws picks. Drew Brees throws picks. Tom Brady throws picks. Aaron Rodgers throws picks. It comes when you throw high-level passes. It just comes with the territory.
But listen. Okay, so you said he only have like yards after the catch, right?
A lot of yards. Okay. Yeah, a lot of yak.
So the game against Grambling, the game against Edwards-Water, they first thing to do is run, right? The running backs did their job, so we didn't switch it up. We just kept running.
I agree.
So this value stopped the run, we went into the pass, and we worked with it. 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 picks in the first half.
I agree with you.
Okay, then. So like, what?
I'm trying to get your point because that's one game. That's one game, and I agree with you. That's all I wanted to see from Jalen. Jalen had to show me when you don't have a running game, what can you do? And he showed me. So I gave him in my QB power rankings. I gave him the respect he deserved, and I put him number 1 because he had an awesome week. I can't deny it. But what I'm saying is, me personally, I know Jalen Jones is the sum of his parts. He is not a force multiplier. I don't care what nobody says on this stream. And trust me, I got the merch to back it up. I am a JSU bandwagon. He is a sum of his parts. I don't care how you want to flip it on me. Now, who I do believe is you put Akil Glass, you put Shedeur Sanders in that same position Jalen Jones is, they're throwing for 300 yards too. And it's better. It looks better. It's just going to look better. And they're probably going to have some picks. I agree because of the high-risk throws they like to throw. But all I'm saying is if I had a choice, if I'm picking quarterbacks out of the SWAC to start a team, I'm not starting with Jalen Jones. You couldn't give him to me. You could not.
I highly disagree.
That's you have the right to do that. You know why? Because you in America. That's why you got the right to do that. So if you starting the team, you picking Jalen Jones, albeit all granted, I'm starting the team. I'll probably pick Skylar Perry or I'll pick Akil Glass. And that's just me. I would prefer. Honestly, I'll probably pick Akil. I'll probably pick Akil because I know at the end of the day, he can always throw me in a game. He can throw me in a game. He's a gunslinger.
I think Alabama State got a better chance of beating us than Alabama A&M.
No, not even close.
The defense is problem.
No, the defense is better. Yeah, Alabama State's defense is better than Alabama A&M's. But with JSU, first of all, with JSU, you have to put up points. If you cannot score, you're going to have a problem. And that's why the Grambling game was so good is because Grambling and Hickbottom could put up points. But if they couldn't put up points, if they didn't have – you see what Mississippi Valley State was? You see.
No, but the difference between Grambling and A&M is Grambling's front line was dominating this in the second half. That's why I was so close.
I can't. When you play, I know you played football before, right, Shad?
Yeah, I play football now.
Okay, so this is the thing with football, right? And anybody on this live stream can tell you, you win most times. If your team is good enough, you'll win the team. You'll win the game if your team is good enough before the game even starts because they're scared. You see what I'm saying? Like if a team has confidence to be like, oh, no, we good, there's going to be a battle. I don't care how you want to look at it. It's going to be a battle. But when a team goes in there like, man, I don't know. Like, they're so good on all levels. I don't know where we compete at. I think with Alabama A&M, they're like, we're not scared of them because we can score on them. I truly feel Akil Glass and his receivers are like, bro, we can score on anybody. They have 3 to 4 receivers that are they're all cold. They're cold. There's no fall off. Not everybody can play one, but there's no fall off. He can go to his third receiver and trust him. He can go to his fourth receiver and trust him. He can go to his second receiver and trust him. That's a confidence in an offense that goes beyond belief. So yes, if you play that cover 2 shell that they're talking about, where you put Dejon on the number 2 and number 1, okay, what about 3 and 4?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a nickel corner. That's going to be a linebacker.
Let me tell you. So Dejon won, right? We got number 3 just came back, right?
Okay.
By the Alabama A&M game, we're gonna have we're gonna have Isaiah back.
I love that number 17. Who was number 17 that played against Valley State, the corner? He was everywhere.
Who you said number who?
Number 17. He was everywhere versus Valley State.
Oh yeah, he's playing this game too.
Oh, he's nasty. He's nasty. But all I'm saying is
Alabama A&M haven't played a game against a team like this that's stacked with cornerbacks.
I didn't say that. Okay, you can't make one point without making the other. JSU hasn't played against a team that has stacked wide receivers and a stud quarterback. You can't have one without the other. You see what I'm saying? You have to acknowledge both. And what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, I want to see Hampton. I want to see Miller. I want to see them guarding a tight end in space, guarding a slot receiver in space, because are you guys going to go dime? You going to go 1 linebacker, 4 DBs? You guys going to go, that old West Virginia, I think 2-5-2. You going to do that? I don't know how you're going to play it across the board. So I want to see it. I got to see it to know, because Alabama's going to spread you out. If I was Alabama A&M, I'm going 4 or 5 wide. Because I'm going to do what Hickbottom was doing early in the game, where he spread y'all out and was just doing underneath routes all day and then hitting the seam. That's
he was going through the middle. We got to patch that up. Yeah, that's bad.
You know what I'm saying? But, hey, Shot, man, I love the call, bro. We can talk football anytime, bro. Appreciate you.
All right,
man. You going to ride with your team. I feel you. My man gonna ride out with his team. He said, I don't got no facts, though, Scott. But all I know is we're going to win. I might not have the whole picture painted, but we're going to win. I believe. Shaw talking that mess. He got me so hot I had to come out my sweatshirt. He had me so flustered I had to come out my sweatshirt. I had to get it off me, because I was just like, you doing too much. You're not speaking football facts. You speaking fandom. You're not speaking facts. And that's just my facts. You know what I'm saying? So Grambling was more confident, and look what happened. Like, come on, bro. Y'all are not. Look what happened. You stopped them on the 1 on a fumble, bro. Like, come on, look what happened. You were this close to losing the game. Stop playing with me. That don't even make sense. Look what happened. Look what almost happened. Like, you can't do this stuff right here. That stuff right there don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. Oh, look what happened. That don't make sense. I appreciate you, Carlos. Real talk, bro. Any little bit helps. I love it. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Appreciate it. Got to love it. Got to love it. Bias. Hey, he ain't hearing nothing else. He said JSU. He said JSU national championship. He said JSU against Alabama don't matter. Listen, I'm a bandwagon fan, but I keep it 100. I do agree. Okay, agreed. That I would agree with this statement right here. I would agree with that statement right there. I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? Listen, just because I'm a bandwagon, you see the merch, you see it. Shout out to my man Shamari Johnson for hooking your boy up with the sweatshirt and all that. But you see the I'm for the team, but at the same time, I'm gonna give it 100. I'm gonna give it 100. Bro, Tank, let it go, bro. Let it go, bro. Yo, he gonna have this jank trending. I swear to God, Tank gonna have this jank trending for real. He believes it. 25-21, JSU. 25-21 is my score. 25-21. We're not gonna mention how many penalties saved. How we're not gonna mention that. We're not gonna mention it. Oh man, where you come from, Khalil? Where you coming from? Woo-wee! God, dog. Oh, my God. Ooh, Grambling need to go back to work. You're right. You're right. But if you give it to Kamani Clark, it's as good as giving it to the ground at this point in time. If you give it to Kamani Clark, just expect it to hit the ground at some point in time. Just, I don't know. Just he's like Petey off of Remember the Titans. Petey, you fumbled the ball. My blockers were bad. Your blockers were bad. Your blockers didn't make you fumble. That's Kamani Clark at this point. How many foot are in a mile? How many feet are in a mile? You pick this ball up and you go run every bit of them. You're killing me, Kamani. You're killing me. That's how they doing them. That's how they doing them. That's how I see it. Hey, fumble machine. Hey, you know what I'll make a bet on? Kamani Clark fumbling. That's guaranteed gold. No disrespect, Kamani. I love you, man. But that's real talk, though. At this point, you show me enough games to be like, you go put the ball on the ground. I don't want to be a liar, but you go put the ball on the ground. Oh, man. I think he's going to have a good game. Oh, he might. If JSU had lost to Grambling, it wouldn't have been because Grambling is better. JSU kept shooting this up. Agreed. I will agree. If you count the missed kicks, if you count the missed 2-point conversion, if you count the fumble on the 1-yard line, the game's a blowout. If you win by 10, 16 points, you win by 16 points. So let's call it a buck. All right, so I agree. Hey, he better tighten it up in the fall. He got some dogs coming in. C-Note said 3 fumbles in my prediction. Now we predicting fumbles, C-Note. That's cold-blooded, my guy. Cold-blooded. Do you watch any conferences besides the SWAC? I do. I'm a Big 12 fan. Hook 'em horns, baby. Hook 'em horns, baby. UT, baby, all day. I do watch. I watch Texas football. I do love Texas. What else? Pac-12 every now and again. I'm from Maryland, so I don't watch Maryland football. Once they left the ACC, I was mad. So yeah. I don't do Big Ten nothing. But we'll see. Who are the 2 top guys who are eligible? Who are the 2 guys who are eligible for this week? I don't know. I can't even. I ain't even Mellow Man. I love this picture though, Mellow Man. I really do. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. For real talk. But I am about to end this stream early, guys. Man, I appreciate all the love, bro. Appreciate it. I'm gonna end this live stream pretty soon. I want you guys to get your food ready. I got my rotel in the back cooking. My girl mixed it up for me, you know what I'm saying? So got that in the back simmering. Listen, I'm live streaming the game on the channel. Excuse me. I'm live streaming. I think they asked you guys. I'm live streaming the game on the channel. That's going down here. I talk during commercials. So if that's not what you want, head over to Cut Day Sports. He's going to give you all the game, no interruptions. All right? Just want to let that be known. I talk during commercials. If you don't like it, tough. I'm just keeping 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to keep it real with y'all. All right? I talk during commercials. Immediately after the game, I do a post-game show. The same style like now. You already know how I get down, call in, talk your mess, all that. I'm here for y'all, man. So, until next time. 1, Tank, kill that Jalen Jones for prayer stuff, bro. Kill that stuff. Kill it. I don't want to hear that. Get it off my line, Jalen Jones for prayers. I don't want to see another one, Tank. 2, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler, y'all. God bless, man. See y'all on the live stream.